take a really long time to get ready. So that's just the way it is.
So, you know, the weigh-in was a little different. We had a no-show, and I had to step in and host the stupid thing, which is ridiculous because I was fighting. So I don't really like to have to do that, but it is what it is, and we had to get it done.
And does anyone know where Joel is? This is typical. This is super typical.
Don't worry about it. Let's just start without Joel because I'm on time, and that's what we do.
First of all, the weigh-in was a wreck. We had no clue what was going on.
Joel? Is Joel? Nobody's ready.
I thought Maxine did horrible. I mean, she's obviously not an MC. She's not much of a GM either. She didn't know the fighters' names. It's like, how do you not know the fighters' names? Like, you're in charge of putting all this together. Like, you should know who's fighting who.
We didn't have our fighters, the two Croatian girls, hadn't arrived yet, or if they did, they just got there, but they needed to change.
When I saw Violetta walk in, I'm telling you, I've never had my jaw drop more. I could not believe it, and I looked at Terry, and I was very sad for her.
The first time I saw Violetta, honestly, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, there's no way this giant is fighting me. There's no way. There's no way. Like, she's seriously a foot taller than me, okay? And when I get nervous, I just start laughing. I was laughing so hard, I was crying. That was rewind.
I saw her and Terry, you know, standing next to each other, and I mean, you can't help but be worried for Terry when she's this tiny little, almost 5'0" firecracker, but seeing them, you know, with their contrast next to each other was really crazy.
Terry's so little. Like, I thought she was gonna die. And then when they were the first people in the weigh-in to go and like face off, and that just set the tone.
So for our first fight, I'm gonna ask Terry up for this is number 1. This is our pink team. Terry, Feisty Fists, London.
It was different. It was different than our other weigh-ins. It was kind of just didn't feel like a normal weigh-in, you know? It was like a little nerve-wracking and a little bit like, what's going on?
Official weight is 49.7. Just hang out here. Okay, and then our fighter for the black team. We have Violetta Dark Force. Give her a big round, everybody. Come on up.
Oh, Violetta, it was enormous. I mean, usually I'm the tallest girl at like 5'10".
I'd look up, which is something I don't have to do very often. I'm 6'3". So the idea of me having to look up at somebody who is both female and fighting one of my fighters is odd. It makes me feel a bit off.
I was a little afraid of her. I mean, she had this different colored bangs. She had one eye that was kind of slightly looking the other way. And she was just, I'm 6'4", and for some reason I was looking up at her. I don't know how that makes sense, but I was super happy to have her on my team.
Okay, for fight number 2, on the pink team, we have Cali Cat.
The weigh-in was extremely intimidating. I think it's because we had the men weighing in with us.
And official weight is 72.
I saw 68.
They kind of were like laughing at us because we were wearing lingerie to the weigh-ins and when we fight, but I didn't really understand because they were wearing their underwear too.
The fact that they were in their underwear getting weighed compared to us being our lingerie and us getting weighed, I think it's a double standard. I think it's a bunch of rubbish. I think it's ludicrous for them to even think that.
Official weight is 54.6.
Them being like that made us uncomfortable, and also they're probably good-looking dudes, so we got a little like self-conscious.
Official weight is 73.
Very different heights for those two girls, but both really sweet girls, really nice. But that weigh-in still went great. Had a different energy, but it was still really fun.
I'm gonna pass the mic off for this one because we have something special happening. Number 4.
So ladies and gentlemen, for fight number 4, Maxine, the boss. Oh yeah.
Okay, first.
Of course you're first, you're on my team.
That's true, yeah.
Maxine, the boss, Frost, is fighting.
Get out of my picture, Leon.
Okay.
Yeah, Maxine seemed a little bit flustered by having to host the weigh-in. I think that was partially due to the language barrier, partially due to not having AJ there, who's, you know, pretty great at doing that, announcing and handling the weigh-in.
I mean, I guess that it would have been nice to have AJ there, as much as I hate to say that.
You can call your opponent.
You want me to call her?
Yeah,
Okay.
call her out.
And then for my opponent, if we could please welcome Piper, Code Red, Rose for the pink team.
Who's going to do the announcing? I don't know. Maxine.
You did a pretty good job announcing.
Um.
But I think in the future.
Stop talking to me. Thank you.
In the future, maybe I can
No.
take over for AJ.
Yeah, maybe not though.
Fighting.
And she's like, what? I can't be a fighter and be the president. And I'm like, exactly. Maxine.
Text knockout to 25283 for 30 finasteride pills.
Hey, it's okay. Calm down. You can't let what others say bring you down. Yeah, because it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And the day's gonna come when you get bigger and you show them who's boss. Until then, hang in there. You got this, little buddy.
Text knockout to 25283 for 4 genuine ED pills.
So this is your rider. Just says basically your accommodations, your meals are going to be covered. And so sign there. When Serena was unable to make it, we had to find another fighter immediately, and that job fell to Maxine. I didn't have much faith in her, and I think for good reason, because the fighter she brought me was like this itty bitty 100-pound, barely 5 foot Croatian girl.
So anyways, I'm very sorry that you didn't get your own shirt. I know you've noticed the back of your shirt says Honey Punch. That was one of the girls that unfortunately didn't make it to this event. And so either way, we're very thankful that you came in such short notice and you were able to take this fight. Yeah, it's great. So thank you very much. And we'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
She was cute. She had pink hair and sparkles. She kind of smelled funny. But if I had to choose between the two, I picked the right one.
November 9th.
6'1" and tons of fun. Violeta.
I don't favor the black team, but I wanted to give Leon the bigger fighter, and that's my prerogative. I'm sure that the pink team is mad that they got the little one, but, you know, again, I can do whatever I want.
Official weight is 50.2.
When the 2 Croatian girls showed up and I saw Violeta, I almost assumed that she would have been my opponent, but I was relieved to find out that it was Maya.
No, really, go over there. Come stand over here for a second.
She's just very alternative, and I was happy because she's so adorable.
Official weight is 63.
Oh, you're actually looking at that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that Maya was really great. You know, she's obviously not as big as the other girl was, but she seemed very feisty.
I thought that was pretty promising.
Okay, so for fight number 6 for the pink team, we have Allie Baby Doll Parks.
The weigh-in was interesting, but a little awkward, you know. I don't have all the things that the other girls have, so I was just kind of like, eh.
Official weight is 54.8. Oh my god, just kidding, 64.8. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. It's a rough. I can throw another Coach. And for the black team, we have main event Morgan. Official weight is 50.5.
Who's going to do the announcing? I don't know. Maxine became a wreck. You know, that's the first time I've seen her like that.
All right, and for, oh, just kidding, I'm so sorry. Your turn, keep going. No, it's all you. Thanks.
But when the you-know-what hit the fan, she kind of went right through the blades.
for our main event, for the pink team, we have Jolene the Valkyrie Hex.
The weigh-in. Well, there's a lot of really cute half-naked guys in there, so a lot of the girls like started to have to go like to the bathroom and like check themselves. They're like, we're so nervous, and they got all giggly and goofy, and then the guys immediately were like, really?
Official weight is 63.2.
So there was like this weird tension in there, and like immediately I felt, that was the only time that I felt unwelcomed in Bratislava, was in that weigh-in room.
And her opponent for the black team, Andrea the Storm Vladoy.
They didn't take us that serious, probably just because they saw that we are women, and more beside that, we were wearing lingerie as well.
Official weight is 52.8. Yes.
These dudes and their girlfriends and their coaches were like, no. And I was like,
Let's do it. Let's do it. Right now. Bye. Bye. Bitch, please.
All right, that's it for us. Thanks, guys, for waiting for us forever.
I think that we showed them what we had at the actual fight, and we gained some respect back.
Welcome to the team, girl. You're so cute.
Oh my god. This is nice room.
I love your hair.
I love your red hair.
But yours is pink, and you're on the pink team, and you're adorable, and you're glittery, and I love it. Beautiful, and you're
I
glittery.
look like a cookie. But I'm so hungry.
You're like a fairy. I'm hungry too. I always starve myself before the weigh-ins.
I shared a room with a little pink-haired, glittery fairy girl. She was so sweet, and the very first night she got there, she's like, Jolene, can I ask you a question? I'm really bad with accents.
Is this okay for tomorrow?
She's like, can I wear this?
But I'm afraid that
so
it will come out.
Yes, that's one thing you gotta watch out for. Like, all right, do you think, like, here, like...
So we did a lot of bouncing, and...
I think you'll be all right.
She was so cute. Like, I'm really glad that I got to share the room with her. She's so much better than my last roommate.
What are you wearing on your butt? Okay, love it. Super cute, I love it.
It's a pink, it's a pink, it's
yes,
pink.
it goes. It's perfect.
Everything is pink.
Perfect, you're perfect.
Yes.
And you're gonna kick ass.
Redheads.
And
are rules.
You're gonna kick ass.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
I will try.
We just go in it with a big yes.
But if I don't,
no,
it will be
you are going to
big
kick
problem.
ass. No, not a big problem, because you're not gonna lose, because you're awesome and you're gonna kick ass. You
I
rock.
will.
Okay, we're
Yes.
yes girls. Yes. Drink.
Text knockout to 25283 for 30 finasteride pills.
Oh my god! You know, I could have just put the peanuts up and like at my cheese. I hope that doesn't show on camera. I do.
Tiny. Shit.
Ah.
I get a feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never knew before. I get a feeling, yeah.
Yeah. Right? They're coaching on. It's raining. Must be God is happy.
Oh, it's just making the face.
Everybody here.
Everyone has such a silly question.
What?
They're
What?
fighters. Because...
Why?
No, just because the people that aren't here can't tell you if they're here or not.
The Haunt Arena itself, when we pulled up and we came in the back way,
Black team, we're here. Hot arena. It's raining. It's gonna be a happy day.
This was probably like the Madison Square Garden of Slovakia. It had to be.
Let's go. I am confident.
I believe in you, bitches. Ah, Joel, we're glad you're here and you made it.
I'm so lucky.
I'm so glad you are such a good helper.
Terry, welcome. Maya.
And I walk in, and the first thing I think is that pee? Do I smell pee? And I wasn't sure, but I broke through. I strove through the pee, and I got to the actual arena.
And I held that door open for you guys.
And it was beautiful. It was great. It was an amazing little facility. It had rows of seats on both sides that went up like really steep, so everyone had a great view. They had tables set up around the cage, all VIP with bottles, like the whole experience. So it's really one of those places that first impressions can't be trusted.
Haunt Arena was like really big. It was the first time I saw it, I walked in, I was like, no way. We were all like, girls, look at it, look at it. The cage was awesome and the stadium was great.
It really, really was neat. I liked the way that it was set up and it was pretty, and they had the huge screens with everything on it, so it was neat.
Is somebody going to get the rest of it, or do I need to go?
It was a little bit intimidating because it was a lot bigger than other venues I performed in before.
They'll tap if we wanted to stop.
Tap is over.
Yeah, tap is over.
Always
yeah,
over
but not
for
a
me.
yell, right? Like you guys won't stop, because we might try and sell it, right?
Yeah.
So, or if somebody says stop, then yes, but I don't think that will happen. That
Please,
won't
if
happen.
you like a fighter, tell me stop.
Yeah.
It's for me over of the
okay,
fight.
that's perfect.
Okay.
So stop or tap.
Just
Only tap, yeah?
yeah.
Perfect.
Tap out or stop.
But verbal tap only stop. Yes, perfect, great, wonderful, thank you.
Do you know who has this fight? Who has this fight? Which referee?
It was gorgeous. The setup was so nice. They had VIP tables for these folks. You know, drinks, food, snacks, everything. The cage was gorgeous.
It went from nervous to excited.
We're nervous? What's that? You were nervous?
No, we know where. Yeah, we don't have to speak it though. No, that's it. No, why? No, because we've only been here for 4 days.
Okay, thank you.
Text knockout to 25283 for 20 generic Viagra pills for $29.
So there was two dressing rooms. One was bigger and one was smaller, and I was on the black team, so I'm sure as hell not taking the small dressing room.
Ladies, it's time. It is time. And I strongly feel that I have these 7 most qualified kick-ass ladies on the black team, including Maxine, the Prez. I'm telling you, that plane ride, the long-ass bus trip, those beds, you know about those beds, right? Her English ain't that good. Anyway, listen, tonight's the night. This arena is packed, it's crazy. Andrea.
Yes.
You're gonna be my future European champion. It's coming. Take out Jolene. Everybody here, this is what we train for.
It was good and okay from him to just, come and talk to all of us like that before the fight. I think it helps.
Ladies, let's throw it in real quick. On a Whoa Black team. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa Black team! Yes! Kick ass!
Whenever Leon talks and does his pep talks, all we hear is a peanuts. Wah, 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 wah. We know what we're doing.
I'm sure it's way better than whatever Joel said to the pink team.
Yeah, she go on the stage, please. Hey guys.
Hey.
How are you doing?
What do you have?
Well, first of all, welcome.
My pep talk this time was just kind of addressing some of the things that I had heard and some of the things I saw and some of the worries I had seen.
I just want to say a quick few words to you guys. In all seriousness right now, there's going to be people out there that do not believe that you belong. There's people out there who think that you're a joke and you're making mockery of the sport. Don't even worry about your sport. You're No, this is your time.
His pep talk here was, you know, not that great. It was a little bit of a downer on us.
He hit us with the reality that people may not like us. And to me, I just don't care if people don't like us.
You're not a joke, and we're going to put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with that, all I want to say to you guys is please enjoy yourselves, do you, and have fun, okay?
Doing it. Doing it. Team
I love this.
Pink team on three, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pink team!
All right, let's go.
Okay. Thanks, Joel.
I think this was the first time Joel actually did a pep talk without singing a song or writing a poem or something weird.
I don't remember it. I don't remember Joel's pep talk at all.
But I do remember feeling like after, like, wow, he might care about us.
So I know that the Fusion Fight Nights usually only have about 500 fans or something like that, and the night we were there was over 2,000. So we brought in a huge crowd for them, and I think they completely underestimated us.
So initially, the understanding was that the LFC fights, all of them, were going to be like an appetizer for the Fusion fights.
Starting? Okay. We're starting? Good. Yeah.
Later on, we're told by the promoter that now we're going to put an LFC fight with a Fusion fight. LFC fight, Fusion fight.
Where's Joel?
I don't know, babe.
But it's-
Call me a toque again.
Two. Sorry, beanie, some sort of warm hat. What the do you call it?
The vibe backstage, I'll be honest, I felt a lot of nervous energy at this event. I mean, the girls were fighting next to some accomplished fighters.
There was a point where I went to go do my makeup in a door and there was a naked guy. I kid you not. I did.
And then let's do like hip, like really get your hips up.
Yeah, it had a different atmosphere. There was a different aspect to it. It seemed a little bit more professional just because of that Fusion Fight Night aspect.
Fusion Fight Night. So it was kind of like a weird vibe happening, but everyone was really excited to be there, and it was a totally new experience for everyone.